Hey YouTubers, what's behind door number one? Well, if you've been following my videos, you know that I take in rescue birds. I've got quite a lot of them here, between this plot and my other one. I used to have all these in my back garden. Neighbors love me. Anyway, but also we take birds out as well. Rehoming. Now I have to be a little bit careful here, as I have in here two very feisty cockerels. No, not feisty as in aggressive and that they fight, but they're easy to startle, and I don't want one of them flying out because you'll never catch them again. And yeah, this is a woodsy area, and basically the predators would have a nice free meal. If we go in, I'm just going to open this slowly, and you're going to see a duck, and the duck has got a different story. And there they are, the two boys. Let me just come in a little bit closer. There they are. Okay, so those were a hatch. A friend of mine got some hatchlings, and the person swore up and down that they were all going to be hens. Be very, very careful if anybody tells you that with little chicks, because you have to be quite the expert to sex birds properly. And if you buy a set of 6 or 12, even with eggs, be careful. You are very likely going to end up with cockerels. Now, cockerels, I love them. I love listening to them. When I had cockerels in my back garden, I loved listening to them crow in the morning. Your neighbors might not love that so much, especially come summertime, when I live in England and we have incredibly long days in England. Where it's light by about 3:30 in the morning, and until about 10:30 at night. Your neighbors probably aren't going to appreciate being woken up to that at 3:30 in the morning. So yeah, as much as I love cockerels, people think that they're aggressive. There's a lot of misconceptions about them, but I'll do another video on that. Be mindful that can happen if you hatch and if you buy little hatchlings and little chicks, because quite often they get dumped. People just leave them out. They get slaughtered because they're really hard to rehome. These two guys are being picked up by the charity that's dropping off some ducks for me today. So they have landed on their feet. Anyway, the duck in there is Dolly. I'm not a big country music fan at all, but I like Dolly Parton, not so much her music, I just like her. Dolly was a meat bird. She was going to be destined to slaughter to be served. She's got kind of a bad leg, and unfortunately you often see that with meat birds because they fatten them up, and sometimes their legs just aren't capable of that extra weight over time. It's not broken, but it is kind of just not in the best shape. I had to move her in here on her own because the others were picking on her, and to be honest, there's not a lot you can do for them. Just make her comfortable as possible, let her have her best life as much as possible. She won't spend the rest of her life in here. We'll have her out, when we get the annex done. But yeah, if you take them to a vet, they're going to say surgery's probably not going to do any good. They're unlikely to survive it, first of all. So you have to remember, these have not been raised as pets, and it's expensive, but they might give you some anti-inflammatories or something like that to ease it. That's really all you can do. No reason to consider a euthanasia option right now. She's eating, she's drinking, she's happy enough, she's got a safe quarters to live in. So we'll just do everything we can for her to give her the best retirement possible. Okay, so that is another video for us today. Please hit the subscribe button, like. I'm really trying to build a channel up, and thank you for all of you that have been watching my little kooky videos. And yeah, I need to go back and play Farm Girl again.